Okay. Back. The magnet came from inside here. Let me interact with that. Oh, wait, no, it's this door. Correct. Magnets, how do they work? Well, it's more like I have no idea where the magnet goes. I didn't look really hard because I was tired, but I can't think of anything. And the problem is, if we get stuck in this game... Oh, I forgot it's my flashlight. But if we get stuck in this game, it's not like a walkthrough or anything, so I've been having to figure it... It's not bad figuring stuff out, but this game has this tendency to not explain anything to you, and so we've had to piece it all together so far. Well, we've done an okay job at that, I would say. But, like, sometimes objects go way off where you don't expect them to go, and the game doesn't really offer much of a hint. Alright. There's also a few puzzles, which have been pretty fun. There's a teddy bear in the room right next to us, which I've been kind of suspicious. Not a teddy bear, like a doll. That sticks out a little bit too much. Let me go to that room right now. Maybe I use the magnet on it? Probably not, but I'm going to try. Where would the wooden tile need to go anyway? That's probably like one of those convoluted Resident Evil style puzzles. I should mention that this game definitely wears its inspiration on its sleeves. There's been some moments that have been deliberately just from Resident Evil, like the enemy bursting out of the closets, a lot like a scene from Resident Evil 1. And there was even the fucking piano puzzle from Silent Hill in this game earlier, just changed a little bit. I'll whack this anyway. Alright, I know it's a ragdoll. Can I use the magnet on it for some reason? Use? No. Also, our character never uses keys automatically, so you need to figure out manually what key goes to what. Looks like a piano almost. I guess it's just the end of her bed, though. Actually, I never checked over here. A single bed, is that something? Nothing useful. Okay, I got really hopeful for a second because I haven't been back here. Oh, that's a shame. Out we go. Where might we stop? Hopefully the place where our magnet goes. You know I love my games. I might be a little bit more social during this stream because I'm not as serious about this game as I am about Code Veronica. It's kind of its own thing, though. Peekaboo, where might we see? So, here's what I know, off the top of my head. Wait! I know where the magnet goes! It just hit me right now, I think I know where it goes. Hold on, let me check this out. I got this pretty good theory right now. Some of the music in this game is actually really creepy, I'll have to say. Kind of unnerving in some sense. The music's probably one of the better parts of the game. That and the environments don't look that bad, especially considering it's just an indie effort. Let's see. Out and out the other way. I'm predicting because outside there was a well with a key at the bottom of it. I probably tie the magnet around the rope, and then I can get that magical item I need. For some reason the gamer's better out here. I don't know why. Ignore the whispering, they just want to drive us insane. Right? There was a well thingy-majigger right over it. Wait, I think I just passed it. Or is that a rock? I can't tell. There it is. The well. It's a key. Alright. Do I use the magnet here like I think I do? Yep. I feel smart. Do you want to use this pulley? Yes. Taking their time. His time. Or whatever. There's something. We know it's a key. What's that? Alright, key. Cool. Now any new enemies gonna spawn, or can I go back inside the house to figure out where this key goes? I'm hoping the prior. Now, there's 2 doors I can think of off the top of my head that were locked inside the house, so I should probably go check those out. Back up I go. Actually, I don't even think I checked this porch, did I? I never checked out this porch. It's probably just gonna be... Oh, wait, there's something here. I never looked over here. That is Magnum ammo. Definitely take some of that. Ha, 2D texture of weirdness. Alright, so it's barricaded by a tree. That was just for Magnum ammo. Not a bad thing to have. The door to where we're actually supposed to be going should be right through here. There we go. I don't know who this person is. Is it a guy? Is it a girl? I think the note said brother, so you would assume it's a guy, but I'm not imagining this. This guy has breasts, doesn't he? Those are boobs. So would that mean that he's a girl or she or? But the note said to her brother. Are we not her brother or what? Maybe we're the lost sister and the brother was missing. Maybe I got it backwards. I don't know. Up the stairs though. Off we go. Here's the song. The song sounds so much like a Resident Evil 2 song. That's ridiculous to me. I mean, for anyone who didn't see this previously and hearing the song right now, doesn't this sound just like one of those Resident? I mean, it's not the exact same, but it's really close to a Resident Evil 2 song. Through here, nothing useful. Well, that's cool. Back through we head. My prediction is that it's for the attic, but I'm probably wrong with this, to be honest. I like how this hallway looks a lot. The line is very nice. Now, is this key for the attic? Let's find out. Use. Nah, it's not for that. Well, I'm disappointed. That means there's only one other door I can think of that's fully locked. You were locked, right? Alright, is it for you? Yep, here we go. Now, since this is a new area, there might be enemies, so I should be a bit careful. It's very quiet. Nothing inside. Cool. I don't hear any zombies. Now, the only enemy I've encountered so far in this game, for those just coming in, are 3 types of enemies. I've encountered a zombie that's slow, a zombie that's fast walking, and a zombie that sprints at you. That's all I've encountered so far. 7 hours into the game. A valuable piece of furniture. I see the puzzle. I'll look at the puzzle in a second. I'm looking at other things right now. Nothing useful. Alright, you know what? The wooden tile, it probably goes here, doesn't it? Let me see if I'm right. Ta-da! I'm right. It's a puzzle with wooden tiles. Nothing's happening. Oh, I need to solve the puzzle first. Alright. Fuck it! It's a sliding puzzle! I have the image, right? Time to be stuck here for 2 hours. Probably not that long. But I hate sliding puzzles with a burning passion. I'm terrible at them. Okay, so that goes over there. Why did it have to be a fucking sliding puzzle? That looks like it almost works. I hate sliding puzzles too. I don't like them. They're mean. I'm not any good at them. That's the problem. Well, I got 3 tiles that basically work together. Well, I'm getting some things matching unintentionally, but that's not good enough. These go in the corner, apparently, according to this. Where is her? It's her leg. Is over there. I see where it is. Let's go get her leg. I'm gonna go get her leg. Alright, there's part of the picture, except we'll probably have to move things later anyway. Because life loves me. Loves me so good. Okay, if I put it this way... Gotta move this in this way, 'cause I love it that way. How am I gonna get this working? Well, that goes in the corner, I can tell that already. So that's 3. If I can get that side of the picture right, then yeah, that'd be nice. Let's get this out of here. These things obviously go downward. The sky and the earth and the moon. And a lot of things right intentionally. You know what? There's actually a cheat option. There's cheat options on the puzzles that aren't any fun, I find. Do you guys want me to try stay here for a while doing it, or should I just make the game do the puzzle itself? It doesn't work on every puzzle, but it'll work on this puzzle. Do you guys mind if I puzzle cheat on this one? Or else we're probably going to be here for like, I don't know how long. I mean, we know what the solution to the puzzle is, so... This is the third puzzle that's had the help option. The first one was the astronomy puzzle at the beginning. The next one was the piano puzzle. This is the third one, so I'm going to do it. Do you want the puzzle to be solved? Yes. Ta-da! I'm a genius. Now exit. Flip my keyboard over and put this tile down. There we go. Something inside. A key and a note. Let's read the note. Alright, I don't know what's... It probably goes to either the attic or downstairs. Let's read our new document, though. Gotta read. Where's that, the first one? Oh, it's a new diary from someone new. Alright, how do I zoom in with this again? There we go. Time for some reading. October 26, 1972. This morning I dusted off various things which have been stored in the attic for many years. Even most of these things were old toys and school books. I found some documents dating back to the 19th century. This house was built on a rich Italian merchant and furnished with some valuable pieces, just like the great library in the living room, from Italy. There were even some plans showing an underground tunnel system extending for miles. One of these tunnels emerges directly near the cemetery. The house, together with the great family chapel commissioned by the merchant himself, was later bought by my grandmother, who moved here from France in the early 1900s. It seems that a large warehouse stocked with water supply has been built by the merchant beneath the chapel. Today I met Martha Owens, the nurse recently employed by the hospital. She's so young and just a little bit inexperienced, but she is said to be highly qualified and scrupulous. I knew her boyfriend, Norman, the son of the old Gustave Mason. That's not Mansion, that's Mason, who kept the cemetery for over 30 years. Norman is a very good guy, and I'm happy that when his father died, they let him live in the home where he grew up. I don't believe he has other places to go. Anyhow, I hope this young nurse will have a lot of patience having to deal with Dr. Backer. She'll need it. November 14th, 1972. This morning, there was a violent earthquake, which caused a landslide in the old caves. 12 workers were wounded. Some of them were overwhelmed by the rock wall and suddenly fell down just while they were staying in an elevator. Only 2 of them are in critical condition, although most of the workers were lightly injured. One of them underwent a serious surgery by Dr. Baker, but his condition wasn't so good considering Baker's facial expression after he left the operating room. I don't know what I should say to their families. November 15th, 1972. Unfortunately, both workers passed away. Brian Stevens, 53 years old, father of 2 children, died this morning due to trauma caused by the fall in the caves. His wife had a hysterical attack as soon as we told her about him. The other victim was a 28-year-old guy named Marcus Foster. He died during surgery. At least he wasn't married and didn't have any children. Tomorrow they will be carried to the cemetery, waiting for the burial obsequies. Game said it correctly. November 16th, 1972, 2 days after the tragedy, and the situation is still tense. But everything is under control. Some workers are still hospitalized and kept under observation, but probably they'll be discharged within the week. In the early afternoon, the man came running in. He was breathless and holding a teenage girl in his arms, but she wasn't his daughter. He said he had found her in the woods, not very far from the cave. She looked like a 14-year-old girl, no more, I guess. No proof of identity, just a drawing on a paper inside one of her pockets, signed Lenore. Her clothes were filthy, worn out, even blood-stained. Immediately, she was cleaned, and given a brand new dress. She has no wound on her body. Now she's sleeping, but she's suffering from shock. Actually, we were making some examinations. I hope Hans will give me the medical test results as soon as possible. Oh, that's the end of the file. Alright, 2-pager. Most of them have been 3 pages. So a bit surprised that was shorter than usual. Now, I'm assuming since the attic was mentioned, we're heading towards the attic, but there's one of the locked room here, so yeah. BlackSoul. Now, is this going to be the attic key? I bet not. I bet it's going to be for the downstairs area. But did mention the attic in the note, so maybe. Use. Nope, it's for the downstairs area. But then from the downstairs area, we have to get the attic key, because I've used every other item I have. Make me run around the house. Do that. Do that. BlackSoul. Always part of the fun. Alright. Assuming that this is the last door in the mansion to explore, we should be going through the attic soon. We'll be going on to the 4th location. Looks like the kingdom key? The kingdom key from what, if I may ask? Through here. Alright, if we gotta poke through, you're the locked door, right? So I'm pretty sure what the key goes to. Really? You're really not it? That's peculiar. I can't think of anything else that's been locked. I mean, I guess I don't have a map of this place I don't believe. I'm with my phone. I only have a map of the graveyard. I have a lot of bullets and other items, but a Kingdom Hearts style Keyblade? I guess that's probably what the key might have looked like. I'm trying to think, and I can't think of anything that's been locked. I mean, maybe it's not for a door per se, it could be for an item. Let me try the attic again, just in case I was not at the right standing spot to open the door. But it seemed like I was. Very peculiar. It might be for something back in the cemetery, but I can't think of anything in the cemetery that's particularly locked either. Let's look at the key. This one right here. Let's stroke the chin here. Where was a key needed? I can't think of anything. This is gonna be difficult. If it's not for one of these 2 doors, then it has to be for something that's probably not a door. It's locked. Can you use this, please? Ah, it's gonna be harder than that then. A key I don't know the purpose to. I guess we need to skim the mansion. Make sure I didn't miss anything. It did mention the graveyard, but it mentioned something under the graveyard, so maybe it's like for some hole in the graveyard. Where in the graveyard would be the question. This is for the puzzle we did earlier. There's not any locked items in here. Nothing useful. Cool. Alright, you. This is where the fucking piano puzzle was. There's nothing else in there. I remember the piano puzzle room very well. Ah. But... I got nothing. Piano. Thank you for no longer needing to be able to play it. A wooden night table. Camera angle got me suspicious there for a second. Okay, this is the note that we need for the piano puzzle. Is this cabinet? It's just a large wardrobe and a wooden table. Cool, I guess. Maybe I do have to go back to the... Let me look at my map at the cemetery. That doesn't sound right, though. This game hasn't had me go back to main locations until after going deep in, and I still have the attic to go into here. What is the X on the map? Oh, wait, we went to the X on the map earlier. And we dug up the thing, right? I don't see any holes mentioned here. Can't zoom in on that map either. Let's see. We went through there earlier. Yeah. This is the cemetery, and I can tell where most everything is, but I don't see the hole that's being mentioned. So it has, I mean, it has to be for this house, but where? Maybe if I go, sometimes you can spot things easier in free camera mode. I'm gonna go in free camera mode and see if I can find anything for a while. It's not you. The mystery of exploring starts. A key that we don't have a door to right now. It could be outside. I could check outside there. I might do that in just a second, actually. An old wardrobe. Just a lot of paintings that don't really have too much use for me. I'm gonna go outside. If it's not inside the house, at least anything I could think of inside the house. Actually, there's one other place I should probably check. Let's check the living room for a second. Might be something over there. A bit thinking at the moment. Alright. I like you can slightly see it in the crack through the door. At least the library, but I've already done everything I can do in the library, so... I'm gonna check the living room before I check outside, though, because the living rooms, for some reason, really tightly impacted with each other. So it can be kind of hard to see things. I don't remember everything that was here anyway. Like, what was this? Nothing useful? No, okay. A valuable piece of furniture. An old gramophone. That sticks out, but there's been no gramophone stuff yet. Alright, I also remember there's like something next to the piano. Alright, there's a sculpture. It's like a picture of a clock over here or something. Which hasn't... Wait, no, this had a purpose, because I used the time earlier for a puzzle. I recall doing that. Yep, I recall using that for a puzzle earlier, so that's not longer of importance. So the two things that stick out about the house right now is the gramophone and the attic. I did not mean to... Okay. Outside, what might you lead us to? I'm hoping something good, because if not, I'm gonna go fucking scouring. I should probably check out the back areas of the house before then. There's nothing over here, though. Wait, maybe this is it. Use. Ah, it was for this! Alright, so it's for the big old gate outside that didn't even look like a door. Now we know, and we were making progress. Let me go to game options. Go back to this camera mode, save, and save my game for a moment. Yes. And resume. Oh, more stuff to see. Happy we solved that one earlier, sooner rather than later. I mean, it didn't look like a door. It looked like a fence. I guess you can open your fences too. Oh. Zombies. Give me a little bit. I just say, you know what, eat me. Because I just saved my game. I'll unturn with a tracking camera, so it'll be a lot easier to fight you guys. The zombies drain a lot of health quickly in this game. They're funny ass animations though. I wanted them to kill me because then I can go inside with my tracking camera because combat is so much easier in tracking camera, it's almost ridiculous. Ooh. Shut up, zombie, we can hear you. BlackSoul. And I just literally saved it, so load game here. But hey, the shed out back, I should have guessed it. Of course. It only made sense. Alright, go into tracking camera so I can just beat them. I could use my gun, but I'm just going to beat them with my stick. Zoom game. If you gotta hit an enemy with a bar, you better hit him with a crowbar. Okay, took one hit, but that's fine. The problem with enemies in this game, and I'll explain this in a second after I take care of the zombie, you really don't want to get hit by them, ever, except for that attack. Because if they bite you, if they do any form of biting you, you get poisoned. And I don't have very many antidotes right now. I have like one antidote, which is not going to do me very good, so yeah. My health's kind of not okay, but it could be worse. I guess I could use a small health kit. I'll hold out for a little bit. Oh, wait, nope. I should use it because I remember in this game it slows molasses if you don't use it. Alright, a small med pack. Wait, I got 0 of them. I need to wait till more damage because I only have one of these. Let me... Fuck, I'm low on healing items. That should be fun. Alright, cinematic camera, let's go. You move so much slower when you're damaged. Holy hell. I'm hoping there's like a healing item in here, just a small one. I see the ladder, but I'm going to ignore it right now. A toolbox, but that's not what we need. Might need a tool someplace though. But not from here. Alright, that is a large medical kit. I need a smaller one. A box of magnum bullets. I mean, it's not bad. I have more healing items, don't get me wrong, but I need more small medical kits right now. Nothing useful, or so she says. Nothing important about the green light. Alright, let's go through the next door and hope we don't get mauled to death by zombies. A wooden ladder. We weren't supposed to take the ladder downward? That was honestly my guess what we were supposed to be doing right now. Come on, there has to be like a key or something in here. It's probably over here somewhere. Nothing useful. Okay, what's down here then? Nothing? Really? Maybe this area would make a lot more sense. Let me go to free camera mode. This is not worth nothing. This is the only item I have. It has to be something around here. Back. Tracking camera, because I'm not seeing what I need to use in cinematic camera. Resume game. That's a pickaxe, but nothing useful we say. Lots of tools around here regardless. Garbage. With light on the outside. Is this thing on the wall? Do no clue? I don't know what it's trying to tell me. This door I came out of, though. Over here? Nope. The wooden... Oh, yeah, you can tell from this angle. Oh, do you want to enter the basement? Wait. Oh, there's a basement shaft. I didn't see it from the body. Yes, I'll enter the basement. Of course, there's a basement right there. BlackSoul. Come here, zombie. Those are probably like fast zombies, I bet. No, it's just a medium walking one. Ah, oh, Jesus. No. You know what? Just kill me. I'm okay with it. Kill me with my condolences. Let me fix up the screen, though. I hate when I do that on accident. But bright side, I know exactly what side to fix. The reason I did that is because I have barely any antidotes right now. I don't want to get bitten by anything, or else I'm going to be in a lot harder place later. There we go. I also fixed that for the moment, though. Oh, we stuck there for just 1 second, though. Alright, so basically, just don't change my camera speed, kill the zombies, get used to the game again. Because I was doing good for a while, barely getting hit at all by enemies. If enemies bite you, you're automatically poisoned. They damage you really fast because I'm playing this on hard difficulty. Well, let's go. 2 zombies, make sure they don't eat me. Around, take care of this guy. Try my best to whack you. One more time. No damage. Not bad. Now take the hole through here. Let's see if I can take care of the 2 zombies I automatically see in the basement before they come and get me. The Tricon camera is better for combat, as I said, but I like the other camera better for other things, for most things. The graveyard was better with this camera, though. No. Okay, click out. Ah, jeez. I have to waste my antidote on this again. So I move the camera again, because I'm an idiot. So I'll move it to that. Jeez, I should have walked a little bit slower so I can only summon one of them at once. At least I'm hitting them both for somehow. I've just never had that happen before. One of them had more lighter health than the other. Wow, you have a lot of health. Alright, we good. A low budgetness showing its nice self just right before us. I'm gonna make sure there's no more zombies through this hallway, and then I think I'm gonna be good. Yeah, pain those won't do anything. Just gotta make sure there's like no zombies hiding around the corner here or something, which might happen because there's there's a cage on that side. Zombies. There are in fact zombies over there. They haven't noticed me yet, so I should be a little bit cautious. Oh no, I'm poisoned. Right, that's why I just got more damaged all of a sudden. Let me first take care of these zombies. Poison slowly hurts you, so... But if I get bit again, then it's gonna be no point if I use myself to heal myself with an antidote. Sorry, zombies, I'm gonna defeat all you in these hallways. See, I just got hit again. So it's probably best I didn't heal until before now. Just to make sure I don't waste all my healing items. Jesus, I'm gonna have to heal soon though. Please let this hallway almost be over so I can just kill everything. So at least one more zombie. That's not over yet? Why is this hallway not over? There's at least one more zombie, I can see it. Zombie, come quickly so I can defeat you and heal myself. You a speedrunner? You're a speedrunner. No, don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. I'm dead. And if I just defeat her, I was gonna heal. Well, that's what I get for trying to be patient. I need to conserve that antidote healing item, because that's the only one I have. If one must go deep into the basement. I mean, we still have our things set to the backwards. I know, no. I like how the zombies just stand there after I die, too. I'm in the same boat. Just like, durr. Just enjoying, I guess, the limelight of being the victor. He's taken, or she in this case, the camera space. Best way to take care of this first area. I mean, I have guns, but I'm saving my ammo for other stuff. Yep, I have a gun, a magnum, and this, but there's a zombie behind me, so I should stand back for him to show up. You know, sound like a Silent Hill monster. Some of the Silent Hill monsters make weird noises when you hit them. I might use my gun more simply because I have more ammo than I have healing items right now. But this hallway, I want to take care of all the enemies inside this hallway kind of first. I mean, the speed one I might take care of, but that was close. Only summon one before the other. While enemies sometimes Congo lining can be a good thing, they can also be an incredibly bad thing. Alright. Enemies are so much easier with that. Alright, what's through this door? A locked door. Alright, at least now I know, so I'm going all the way back trying to figure out what that is. Probably means I need a key for it, though. So, off to explore we go. Some weird textures on the walls, but whatever. Hey, zombies. Y'all ready for the Ryan match? This next zombie looks ready for the Ryan match. See, I even got bit this time. I got really good for a while at not being hit in this game. Because I'm getting readjusted to the game right now. Oh, she almost got me. Now, speed one's the one I need to be a lot careful for. So I can't actually walk in the water. Got it. I'm limited to the path that's not water. Speed ones always have low health though. See? Didn't even get hit that time. That's called adjusting. Because of the fact this is a really small cramped space, I'm just gonna kind of keep it like this. So we have two locked doors down here, which means that this next one over here has to be open. For key collecting purposes. Yep, the fancy ass door is the one that opens. For some reason. I'm not quite sure why, to be honest. Something which I can't say like about this game is that enemies don't respawn, and they usually take a while before new enemies show up. This looks safe for a fixed camera angle sequence. Game options, cinematic, yes, resume. Well, let's go up here. Just gotta follow the flashlight to see where we're headed towards. Oh boy. I mean, doesn't the game look a lot nicer when it's fixed camera angles? Not all the time, it's furious look better in tracking camera angles, but let's see where we're going. I should have turned VSync on. Music suddenly stopped. Now it's back. This is the lawn stairwell. Longer than I anticipated. We have to be almost at the top. Yep, there we go. So, 5 bets, what's up this mysterious ladder? I'll take the ladder. This game was originally only fixed camera angle, but the tracking camera angle was added recently out of request, I guess, by people. It makes some things in the game easier and other things harder. Well, this does look like a different part of the cemetery, indeed. Are we going back to the fucking cemetery? I really hope not. We were stuck there for so long, I don't want to go back. It's areas like these that work a lot better with the tracking camera style. It has a Silent Hill SQ type camera, except the two drawn like from the top. It's much better here. That's barricaded by a tree. Oh, that's where we're supposed to be going. I'll look at you in a second to make sure there's like no items here. I don't think so, but sometimes I'm surprised. Alright, what's inside the crypt or whatever over here? Yes. BlackSoul. I'm really hoping this isn't another graveyard, or another part of the graveyard. I would spend so much time in that graveyard. It's another part of the graveyard. Fuck. I don't wanna go to the graveyard, Mom. Tell my dead aunt I love her for me. Hopefully I'm not in here for long. I wouldn't mind as much if it wasn't for the fact I spent so much time in the graveyard earlier. Come here, I'll whack ya. And about to swing. Da 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 da. Puppy Ryan power. Alright. I hear at least one of the zombie, but I don't see zombies. Just gotta be careful so I don't summon an army. There you are. Fuck, this little ledge. They're always harder when there's a little, like, height difference between us. At least you're defeated. Okay, the tree barricades the rest of the graveyard, thankfully, in my eyes. Ah, there's another path back there. I didn't even notice, to be honest. Come on, come on. Where the fuck are you going? Alright, so there's a secret path back here. Before I take that secret path, probably to a deeper part, let's go up here. Except the lock is broken, which means basically it's never going to open ever. Alright, Zambi? No? I don't want to get poisoned. I really don't want to get poisoned right now. That's not a door, that's just a wall. And a statue. I warn you, I've got a crowbar. You know what? You might be a fast zombie. No, I'm gonna go gun for a while. Just to make my life easier. Not my magnum, because I'm saving that in case anything ever more dangerous than a zombie shows up, but... Yep, that was a runner. I knew that was gonna be a runner. Jesus. Hate runners. They can so easily poison you. I know, Toe, you're making a joke. People thought you meant that you were leaving. It's okay. It happens every once in a while. You'd think there'd be like an item or something back here, but I guess not. What do I know? I'm no item hoarder, except I totally am in horror games. You guys need to turn you? No? Alright. God damn it. Well, wait. Every lock to every... Wait, are you... Never mind, there's a door right here. That's where I'm supposed to head towards. Guns actually take more hits to kill enemies than crowbar. So I'm hoping the enemies don't start off so close to me. I typically like going through doors with crowbars just in case. Ooh, I like the music here. Is this a puzzle? This is so a puzzle. Alright, let me make sure there's no enemies. And if there's not, fix camera angles. Fix camera angle we go. I think it's one of my favorite things about this game so far is its soundtrack. It has a very nice sounding horror soundtrack. Okay, press pine while eating the pomegranate. I'll move the picture. Not yet. I need to figure out what the puzzle is. Jesus, that's a lot of pictures. You telling me I need to figure out the order for all of these? What do I know, though, right? No clues here? Yep, no clues here. Well, obviously this is our clue here, so let's read a little bit. Ah, jeez, it's dark. I can't read the top. I feel like I'm supposed to be able to read all of it. Darkness of his decided to take a look at the world. After a long journey, he emerged from the mountain in which Enna, a little town in Sicily, is situated. When he saw the beautiful Proserpine walking in a flowery meadow, he put her in his carriage. Cian tried to stop the god, but he turned her into a river that still flows through Syracuse. Career mother Proserpine tried uselessly for 9 days to persuade Pluto to free her daughter. On the Jupiter, king of gods, forced Pluto to free Proserpine. Not getting any help, Sir caused a famine all over the island, putting men and animals to death. At this point, Mercury was sent by Jupiter to Pluto in order to force him to free Ceres' daughter. Pluto was forced to let Proserpine go, but before she was freed, he forced her to eat a pomegranate. Okay, I'm not going to be able to remember most of that. It was pomegranate. What's the beginning and what's the end? I guess maybe these angel statues towards the front are supposed to represent the beginning, or maybe the end. They look like kids, though. And then there's statues of women here. A sculpture. And the coffin here. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be able to help you figure out the order, because it starts off with children's statues over here, followed by women's statues, followed by grave statues, so it's beginning to end. Okay, Proserpine kidnapped by Pluto. Nothing happened. Alright, so I need to press them in order. Okay. So I don't need to pick them up. Okay, good. That makes it a little bit easier. After a long... After a long journey, he emerged from the mountain in which Elna, a little town in Sicily, is settled. So somebody emerged... I need to find the first one and somebody emerged in the mountain. Like, what are you? Okay, Goddess Fertility. You're totally not what I need to do. I'm going to press every one for until I find the first one and figure out the right order. They make you wait a second so that you don't just try spamming it, because you drive you crazy after a while. They make you wait like 3 seconds. That's the second one I need to do, I think. I'm pretty sure this might be the second one. I'll remember that's there once I find the first one. The river. I thought that was going to be later because I recall the river being mentioned. I just need to find the first one and I'll be good. The famine, this isn't going to be the right one because I recall that one happened in the story as well. I'm just trying to find the first one though by pressing all of them. Okay, go to the first one. And then my belief is that this picture of the mountains is the second one. Alright, so I'm right about that. So let's go to the storybook now. When he saw the beautiful Proserpine walking in the flowery meadow, he put her in his carriage. That's the third one. So, flowery meadow, Proserpine, carriage. Yeah, Jupiter. That's obviously the right one. That's her walking through that flowery meadow. Alright, that's Mercury. No. I can already press this one. The hell, the underworld. Except I already pressed it, so... A famine scene. I'm looking for Proserpine. Or a flowery meadow. Not the river. That's when I pressed right before this. You. Proserpine being kidnapped by Pluto. I think this is the next one, actually. But I'm going to just double check this next one before I come to any conclusions. That's the goddess fertility. Alright, so yeah, it's this one because she was kidnapped in the story. Alright. Cyan has tried to stop the god, but he turned her into a river that still flows, so that's the river. Tried uselessly for 9 days to persuade Pluto, so Sharir. Alright, so river and then the mother. Okay, now how to do this. The river. Yes, river. And I think you're the mother, or are you Sharir? Yep, here we go. You're the next one. Okay. Now you. Jupiter comes next. So Jupiter, not getting any help for famine, so Jupiter, then the famine. Jupiter, I believe, is right here. Jupiter. Now the famine, which I believe is this one. Yes. I know the pomegranate is last, so it's the one before the pomegranate, which I need to know. It's probably you, then Mercury. Yep. And then eating a pomegranate. Alright. That one a little bit easier than I expected, honestly. Now, which one of these opened? Oh, okay, the one in the middle. Okay. Let's go down the stairwell then. You gotta figure out them puzzles one at a time. Well, door, what lies behind your wake? I was gonna save your set in case something bad happens. I have to do that again. Resume. Bye bye, peaceful music. Yeah, it is gonna get replaced. Because the next area is not gonna be a puzzle. But we can definitely hope. Sounds like creepy music. Oh, another door. Another day, another door. What secrets may lie behind this door? I guess out. I hear a zombie. But no zombies attack, surprisingly. Maybe for the next door. Okay, it's a zombie. Need to start using the stuff. Yeah, there's a few enemies in here. I need healing items. Don't have the time for this. Let's look around a bit. Was that a small med pack? That is fantastic. So if I get poisoned, I'll know exactly what I need to do. A annotation. I dropped the key in the drain system. That means it's in the sewer? Or is you're supposed to follow this drainage system on the floor right now? Or both? I hear one of those zombies screaming, but I don't see them. Take the magnum ammo, which I'm just getting just everywhere. Oh, Jesus, runner. No, so close. That was way too close for the likes of me. Okay, let's see. Still got some things to glance around at. Ah, there's gun ammo there. And magnum bullets. I'll take both, why not? Nothing useful, you say, and then you just took magnum bullets and gun bullets. The literal gun bullets. Goes to the store. BlackSoul. Cutscene. It's very rare. Oh, it's paying attention to that. The fuck? Ah. All right. Use antidote. And the small healing item. There's a screwdriver. Anything here? No. Probably if I had fixed camera angles, I would have seen a zombie burst out behind me, is my guess. It's probably what was supposed to happen. Maybe. Since I think there's no enemies for the moment, I'm gonna go fix camera angles again. Okay. I can't open it with my bare hands. Well, guess what we just picked up? Potty cha cha cha. There's nothing inside. Really? I know what we need to do now. We need to fill this pipe with water, I guess. So first step, fill the area with water. Got it. The pipes need water in order to flush the key down to the drainage. Just hoping there aren't many more zombies in this direction. At least we can see this area now with a fixed camera angle. Some things make a lot more sense in design-wise when you have fixed camera angles. Okay, it's locked. Other things make more sense in tracking design. You? A new door, a new thing, except enemies could be coming towards me immediately as soon as I get through. Well, let's get exploring. I'm really suspicious by just laying out their magnum ammo. In a pure red room. Do you want to turn the... Yep, I do want to turn the crank. I'll put water inside the valve. The water flow divert into the right pipe. Alright, so does that mean I did it correctly or still wrong? So I'm going to try over here and find out more. Another valve to turn. Do you want to turn the crank? Yes. I must divert the water flow to the drain system. The water flows diverted to the right pipe. Oh, do I need to turn like all of these? It's like a series of pipes I need to turn. So I need to turn all the pipes. Got it. So I need to run around this pipe system and turn everything correctly. For reasons. Raisins. One of those two. Yeah, there's another wire pipe thing here. Alright, what bajillion? Because there's not been many enemies in this area. Probably into this next area we're gonna find like a small army just hiding right behind that wooden door. They didn't come out of the door because they're all just shy. Well. Let's take a look about then. Seems a bit dark. Is that the door I just came through? No, that's a different door, isn't it? Where I came through is over here. I thought, at least. What am I looking for in here? This might make more sense with the tracking camera. Game options, tracking. Yes, resume. Is it the candles? No, they're just there for decoration, it seems. Does this room even have a purpose? Looks like there's something right there. Ah, there we go. A copper pipe. That's what we needed. Personally, in my opinion, I think the game would be nice for that camera option where you can use, like, have it so it's fixed camera angles when you're walking around. When you pull out your weapon, it goes to this angle. I think that'd be kind of nice. Cold Fear did something like that. If they had that as a camera option, that would be fucking fantastic. No, hint, developers, if you end up watching this Let's Play, and even though I know you're Italian, understand what I'm saying. Maybe. Ooh, lens flare. Game options, cinematic, there we go, resume. Alright, so that's where I use this, right? Use. There we go, even though I'm pretty sure the water would have flowed into there anyway. What do I know? Yep, turn the crank. And suddenly stop. Alright. The wire flowed and the pipe is there. I got past. Let's hope I'm at. Well, obviously we can get the key that we need for something. I'm not sure where the key goes, but we'll figure it out. Because that's part of the fun. I also can't get bitten again, or else I am going to die. All the exploring. BlackSoul. There's a zombie here. I walked right into it. There's something inside. A key. Now time to figure out the various locked doors I've passed, which key this goes to. What key this goes to. What door this goes to. Yes. No, do not save over that save file, though. Resume. And out. I wonder. I hope it's the door next to me, because that means I'm going to have to come back here if it isn't. I'd rather work my way backwards now. You're a locked door. Please tell me this is your key. Jeez, that means I have to come back here. This game really loves putting the keys that you collect on like the opposite side of where you are. I can notice that a lot. Oh boy, oh boy. And next up is the bathroom I came out of. I'm thinking, I'm seriously thinking, I know where I came from, but what of the very many doors I passed on my way here could be the one that this key goes to? Straight on ahead, this way. Right, I actually know where this key goes to. Durr, and I feel stupid, because I just remembered it was really obvious. It was through here. This door is what I was needed to go for. At least it's not super far away. Use. Just be on the safe side. Tracking camera in case there's zombies through here because I really don't want to get poisoned. Resume. Those look like skeleton bones. Feasting my coffins. Do you want to open the coffin? When you say it like that, not really. Doesn't seem like any enemies, so... Now I'd like to have that camera angle back. Game options, save, resume game. Fortunately, I stopped the music. Bad time, bad time, bad time. No, I'm gonna be poisoned and I'm doomed. Well, I just saved my game. A wooden crucifix and some gold coins. You're not gonna pick those up. I'm just gonna comment on them and has its own unique camera angle and everything. Alright, what was in here? Let's open the coffin. Lawns. Wait, what? A lawn sword. I gotta pick it up and wield it as a weapon, please. Why is she not picking anything up? It's part of a puzzle? I guess it's part of a puzzle. It's the only thing that would make sense. Why she's not picking anything up? Oh dear, it is part of a puzzle. Caution. Oh dear. Oh no. Because this looks like one of those big brain. There's no help option or anything. You need to solve the puzzle. I'm also poisoned. Ah, slowly kill me. Well, got some things to think about. You know, this game has a lot of puzzles. I just want to say that there's actually a lot of puzzles in this game, which I'm not against. But this one looks like a really complicated one, and I'll be honest, because probably it's past 10 my time, the tiredness is starting to creep up on me. Especially since I was doing some Resident Evil stuff before this. What do you guys think we should do? This is one of those games I think I'm going to keep on coming back to on my way to slowly complete it. We made a little bit of progress today, not very much, about an hour though. Hour and a half, but still. I kind of want to finish off for now, because I want to wrap my head around this one, not like, but I'm not. The skeleton's nice, don't get me wrong. Look, he's right there, laying over in his little sleepy bye thing. I think I might be tired for this, if I'll be honest. Not to mention, I'd have to start all over anyway, because I'm poisoned. I mean, I understand there's a lawn sword, there's a cross, there's some coins. Sure, with those three things, I'm supposed to press the three things over here if I can read it correctly, but I have to start stretching the screen out. Let me open up or extend this so I can read everything. Friendship, inhabitiveness, destructiveness. It's like religion, money, and violence, whatever the sword stands for. I can't read all these though. Let's see which ones I can click. The ones I can click are the ones that are extended, so it'd be like... Oh, it says at the bottom what they are. Philip, Devils, loving one's offspring. Igor is desperate to fight. Firmness of purpose, precursion. Produce. Worship and religion. That's definitely one of them. Strong desire to gain and possess. I think that's one of them too. There was the lawn sword. Sense and sound of music. Science and sociology. Yep, it was those three. From here we get a key. I'm gonna go until I'm poisoned. Or unpoisoned. So it wasn't that hard to figure out. Once you figured out, you can read what they mean at the very bottom. And read what they say. The ones that are sticking out. The game just crashed. Or never mind. Good. Didn't do it. The game crashed to me 3 times. Of course, I was playing it earlier. Now please tell me you go to this. Use. Okay. Through here. BlackSoul. Oh, Jesus, because I have to look down. I'm so bummed. I need to reload. Yeah, I'm dead. It's rare. Not unheard of, but definitely rare. Medical bay, it looks like. BlackSoul. I think it's going to be one of those games I keep on coming back to. That was a lot less than the first time I played it, which was 7 hours. But thinking that was what I was playing the whole entire stream, so